the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens, as it'll be the Golden Eagles of Melbourne taking on the Huskies of Anchorage. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and partner, look at this Anchorage team entering play. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys have been perfect to this point, 4-0 to start the year. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys also unbeaten on the year, so 2 of the league's best ready to duke it out. His guys also unbeaten on the year, so 2 of the league's best ready to duke it out. Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
And he is hot, hot, hot. Yeah, okay, so there's a blemish in there, right? He did throw 1 interception in the last game.
But 5 touchdown passes.
Okay, that's the offset you want.
I say bench him. 5 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Tough, coach. I thought the ratio was if you got the 3-1, your quarterback was operating at peak efficiency. 5-1.
And a win.
And a win? Yeah, just let him keep throwing it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Beckwith. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. Down to the 10. Touchdown! Travis Hunter with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Golden Eagles march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was 1 drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie from the University of Washington.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming off of a strong performance in the team's win last week. And you can just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there. And things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator the team he's facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
White's numbers from a week ago. 15 carries, 84 yards.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact, popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over first and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. And that last throw is going to keep him climbing that all-time passing yards leaderboard as he crosses the 25,000-yard mark now for his career.
He just recently passed Bart Starr. Next up for him, Bob Greasy. That's two Hall of Famers, two Super Bowl winners, multiple Super Bowl winners. So he's getting up with the legends now. Congratulations.
That's another Melbourne. First down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down. That is caught by Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
14 more yards. That's another Melbourne. First down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man, it's Hunter. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Up the middle they go. Back whip. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play.
Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw there is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And this one is right down the middle. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early two-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Opting to run again here with White. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Goodwin. In trouble, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Golden Eagles offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1 more yards. That's another Melbourne. First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Down at the 25. The numbers for him from a week ago. 11 carries, 111 yards.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They begin the drive on the ground at 20. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one. And what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit. And
he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Goodwin. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Melbourne's offense back out on the field now. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Schmidt. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's caught. Touchdown. Travis Hunter with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Golden Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Use nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Bulldozes past him. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. When you look at his defense, it's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
This is one of those something's got to give games. You got the number 1 passing team in the NFL against the number 1 defense against the pass. A lot of times, the battle's in the trenches. We know that. We see it all the time. But this game's going to be won on the outside.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Touchdown! A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Huskies are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are. This team is truly trying to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts this lead down to 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Melbourne ready to go again on offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a handoff up the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 55 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake. Schmidt to the left side. He's got his tight end Loveland. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Beckwith. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
First down, Golden Eagles.
Operating from the gun, Schmidt. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
First down. A gain of 12.
Looking to throw. Schmidt. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Operating from the gun. Schmidt. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's third and long. Back to throw. Schmidt. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Schmidt's pass. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here's the Anchorage offense back out now. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. If you try and repeat that, then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game, 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Goodwin. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Goodwin. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Schmidt. He finds his man. Complete. That's Atkins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Melbourne. First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Beckwith. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. They need yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
36-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this down to the 33. From the 33, here's second down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Looking to throw. Schmidt. Now they go screen. It's complete. Oh, good move. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. He'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 16-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Second and 9 now. He finds his man, complete. That's Atkins. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Golden Eagles continue to pull away here this first half.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. So that drives 7 plays in length. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Gets around him. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hill. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Just need a yard here. Second and 1. Up the middle they go. Pitts. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and second and 1 is now third and 3. Back to throw. Goodwin. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Kevin Winston. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and
out of the gun. They'll look to throw. It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's third and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
And it's third down.
From the gun on third down. Schmidt. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man, that's Hunter. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
Off play action. Schmidt
brings up second.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So really first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Here's the Anchorage offense back out now. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. Interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll keep it on the ground, right again. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
And an Anchorage first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. Goodwin. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Goodwin. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
A 7-yard loss.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
And I believe that that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
They'll take over.
The Golden Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. There's a short one caught by Loveland. 2nd down and 6 now. Back to throw. Schmidt. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunter. His big game continues. 10 catches now, and another 1st down.
That's good for Melbourne. 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Back to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Golden Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, Let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Point after, right down the middle. And a round is on here in this first half. So 6 seconds, all that remains in this first half as the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Having only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott
Our
Hansen
look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. All right, Brandon, thanks much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. Oh, and it's Ashton Genty. He'll take it all the way, 26 yards, it's a touchdown. The Colts move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. Why don't we go over to Charm City now, check in on the Ravens as they host the Cleveland Browns. And this is the Ravens quarterback. He's on target to his tight end, that's Trey McBride for the score. The Ravens have little problem here. They run away with a dominant win. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags hosting the New England Patriots. And here's the Jags wideout. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. 58 yards for the score. The Jaguars started 0-4, but they finally break through to get their first W of the year. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
First half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports. Nice little juke. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And now I live it. Ain't it a gift? Problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Offense.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Still first down.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Still first down.
On 975, I remember you asking, let me see if I can find it. Short answer, not. What?
Looking to throw. Goodwin. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down.
Back to throw. Goodwin. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Operating from the gun. Goodwin. Over the middle, it's complete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Goodwin. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now look out to the 20. And touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Huskies are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, look at the juke. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Melbourne ready to go again on offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've got to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They'll keep it on the ground. Beckwith. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Schmidt. Working the middle of the field. He's got it complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Golden Eagles.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open. I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That'll covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
4 yards. That's good for a Melbourne first down.
Jefferson moving in motion left.
And a Melbourne first
They'll
down.
run on first down. Beckwith. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 92 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now a handoff up the middle. Beckwith trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
I get the thought process. 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way. But that means you're counting on your offensive line to win a line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, and there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Off play action. Goodwin. Under pressure, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to them. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's a slant to Hill. And they'll get him down at the 34. He's going to be short of the first by a few yards. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on for the 5th time here today. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt. 3-yard return. The Golden Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
To number 27. A 7-yard gain on the play.
Operating from the gun, Schmidt. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
First down. A gain of 7. And a Melbourne 1st down.
Looking to throw. Schmidt. There's that man again. It's complete. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Schmidt. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. From the 23, this is second and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 23-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Beckwith escapes the defender. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Golden Eagles just continue to roll. Boy, missed tackles continuing to plague this defense, and they surrender another big play and a touchdown here.
Yeah, by my count, at least 2 guys had shots at it, maybe even more than that. But this defense, they've looked out of sorts all game long. That was definitely not one of their better efforts right there.
Now the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Now they'll throw here. Allegano. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Golden Eagles.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Schmidt. He finds his man. Complete. That's Atkins. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second.
Now a handoff up the middle. Beckwith. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for Melbourne. First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Looking to throw. Schmidt. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson. His first touchdown on the year. And the Golden Eagles are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His fifth touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say fifth touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by White. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Goodwin. Got his man complete over the middle. It's him. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
The 46-yard line.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Aiden Hutchinson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. On 1st down, Beckwith. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 135 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 2nd and 2. This one brought in by Jefferson. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. We'll call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. 2nd and 13. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
And a Melbourne first down.
They'll run on 1st down. Beckwith. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that plus 3.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's another Melbourne first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Looking to throw. Schmidt. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down. They'll try to run this one in. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Colston Loveland. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Golden Eagles continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as he just added on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
First down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And Lewis has it to tie in. Number 41, here's 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
They defer to White out of the shotgun. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
And an Anchorage first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Operating from the gun. Goodwin. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Goodwin. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And now here's another interception. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And slow going there as you'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. 2nd down and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Backward. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Backward. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On 1st down, Beckwith. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 169 yards rushing for him now to this point.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Beckwith. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
I know we're in the era of wide open football, a lot of spread formations, more space. But there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Melbourne, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Anchorage, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.